From Bolero Mesa, we're here for the title match of the Arizona Doubles Classic. He's back. Cortez Schenk teamed up with Mark Myers to be the top seed. And so far, everybody's struck. That's a double for their team, and they're facing a double from their opponents, Dawson Reese and Chris Tucker, who've climbed the ladder to get this far. Baker action, so alternating frames. Mark is going to do all the odd frames, and Tez will do all the even frames. To the right, just getting started, that's the first frame spare for Madison Holman. She teamed up with Emily Cheeseman to be the top handicap seed today. They're playing Bill Robbins and Elizabeth Rich, who also climbed the ladder to get this far. 10-time champion Mark Myers in the third. Two-hander power caves out that 5-7 from deep inside. You can see his reaction. He loved getting that ball to tilt and get the 5-7 over. Tucker and Reese have been on fire. They shot 253 the first game to beat Hunter Mays and Justin Song. 232 the second game to get by Keith Fong and Troy Blickenstaff. Tucker doing the odds, so it's going to be the junior bowler Dawson finishing up for their team. Both bowlers look really locked in, but especially Chris. He's just been pounding the pocket. Well, half 10 for him, first link in the match. 74 years old. I don't think he'll mind me saying Bill Robbins, but he'll mind me telling him he missed that spare there. They are the ones getting pins. 17 pins to tie, 18 to win is the difference. They beat Gavin Holder and AJ Imperial in round one, and then they beat Simon Ortega and Braden Phillips in round two. Well, I was just going to say that Chris hasn't shot many spares in this step ladder because he's been striking so often, and before I can even get it out of my pie hole, he goes and whiffs the 10. Elizabeth with one career title. She won back in Flagstaff last season. Trying to pull off the trick at lower elevations this time. Dawson's already had a successful day. He nailed the 24 jackpot. 6, 8, 10 like a boss. No trouble at all with it. I think Elizabeth's gonna go first here, so hopefully we'll watch her spare, and we certainly do. Reese's first time on the show in a while. He's been paying his dues in the scratch division, scraping near the top four, breaking through today, and Max wanted that ball to shim, it could not. And it's the Cheese back on the show. Nice ball, half 10. One career title in Victor. She had knee trouble earlier this season. Back and fully healthy again. Had the front 9 earlier today, so obviously bowling very well. Reese, no problem at the corner pin. Emily will try her corner pin and have no problem with it as well. Again, the difference is 17. The girls got to beat Bill and Elizabeth by 17 to tie, 18 to win. The oh-so-familiar form of the GOAT on our tour, 94 titles. When he's relaxed, when he's got it all together, and when his thumb is in one piece, he's almost impossible to beat. That meat hook okay today, Tez? Good. He has had some ugly thumb issues over the years. A few things that hold him back. Says the thumb is all right today. As Maddie gets robbed there with the solid 7. Gavin Holder would be halfway out the door. Tara to my right, trying to contain herself. Sure you are. Oh man, the ringing 10 stops there. Saw it last on the table last time out. Stops their string at 4. Corner pin carry, really the only difficulty today. Pocket was easy to hit, bowling on chromium. Plus 41 scratch cut. Was that this commentary?
No.
What? You didn't find the pocket easy to hit?
No, no.
You didn't find the chromium? Uh-huh. We'll put something different out tomorrow. How about that? Crapium. That's the new element. No problem with the spare for Mark. A nice shot from Bill. Leaves the... He's bowled with his sons. He's bowled with other people. He's bowled a lot of doubles tournaments. That's what I'm trying to say. See how his form would be across light at the 10. He's got it. Nicely done, youngster. Tucker up, trails his team does by 32 as a result. Partially that 10-pin miss of his. Trying to do some making up for him right now. Thumb in the ball, very high backswing, and just torques on it at release. Oh, wow. What could have been a 4-6 or something like that gets them all to trip out. Baker format, you got to consolidate right away. You only got 5 frames, so Dawson needs this strike to make up this difference here at the beautifully newly remodeled Bolero Mesa. This is one of the nicer Bolero remodels. I like it here.
You put $3 million into it and knock it out.
I believe it. I believe it. Nice job, Elizabeth. Dawson, similar style to Chris, quite a bit less rev rate, but that same high back. So all the stuff in the right position, but unable to take advantage with that 4-pin. They've been in essentially the same spot, so sooner or later, there's going to be a little wear there, and they'll have to bump off it. Yay! As Cheeseman gets half. Well, give them a lot of pins, they'd be about even on the scoreboard. I don't think you want to do anything fancy there. Just take your 3 and maybe you catch a lucky break. That's the right move. Disappointing though it may be. So they trail by 4 and giving another 17 on top of that for a 21-pin deficit. Huge thanks to Jody and Tiffany and the whole team here for hosting us. No doubter there, as it's been from about 10:05 or 11:05 this morning. He's just been pasting the 1-3, as he often does. He started the day, had the only 300 of the day in game 3, and started the day with, oh goodness, 836 for the first 3. Not many people shot 836 for the first 4 today. Myers bowled great, but he was about 150 pins behind Tez after all that. He doesn't care right now. This is a doubles team. We're going to put a hammerlock in this match here at the start of the 7th. Wow, back-to-back ringing 10s. He got that great light hit carry and then made a good adjustment off it and did not get rewarded. Look out, Madison, yikes. Back-to-back opens for the top-seeded ladies put them way behind the 8-ball here. Someone asked at the start of the stepladder who our oldest ever champion was. I don't have that record in front of me, and I hesitate to answer these questions anymore because every time I do, I'm proven wrong, but I can't remember anyone older than 74 winning a title. Well, Harley, of course. Kyle Reed. Kyle Reed and Harley, of course, go without saying. Very good, Max. Good line. It's a nice shot. Oh, jump! Jump, young man. Get that 5-pin down. Yogi approves. Trust me, he approves. There's a dog there somewhere. Oh, there's one. I thought Yogi had a bow tie on to match Brock and his team earlier today, but not the case. Let's see if Elizabeth can take advantage of that big strike from Bill. Nope. Got herself a double wood to have to deal with.
Makes fair.
And pretty much must-strike situations the rest of the way here for Chris and Dawson. Capable of doing it. They've had plenty of big strings this ladder. Oh boy. He comes up in the 9th with his team still with the chance he's going to have to move. He caved in that 4-6, tripped the 4 there. He's flirting with disaster. Meanwhile, Elizabeth does get that double. That's a very nice spare. Spare shooting. Not the easiest of 8 counts. Showed no trouble with it. Mandatory strike. If Dawson misses here, the best they can do is 217. That's unlikely to be enough. Emily's still struggling over there. Wow. And then he does make the adjustments and doesn't get the ball to wrinkle. They look a little cliffed over there in the left-hand lane. Emma Myers missed a little left and almost 5-7. This time Dawson misses a little left. The ball never picks up. 2 4s and they're in trouble.
I wasn't laying that hook.
Oh, especially if you do that. Yikes. Handing it over to Tez there. Tez and Mark in cruise control. Maddie and Emily in trouble as the top seeds. Just not having any luck finding the pocket right now. Plus a lot. Plus, he said plus 431 as a team through 7 games, plus bonus pins. They've been way up there, but not happening right now, and it goes fast, especially when you're not in that many title matches very often. Great form though, nice job cross-land spare, she's got it. So a season 1 bowler could have been 22 in season 1 and then aged out. This is season 24, so they can only be 45 years old, is the max any JBT bowler could be. So Bill's got that on lockdown.
Right.
40.
So it would definitely have to.
It's got to be an adult the whole way. Yeah. Yeah. Winning at 74, I can't think of it. Well, keep leaving makeables and make those makeables. Meanwhile, Cortez actually missed. I wasn't sure that was going to happen. Wow, and he misses the spare too. Boy, that's got to eat at Dawson because Tez does end up giving them a chance. Boy, that could have been a swing in the match if they were sitting on a double on the other team. Dawson and Chris can strike out for 205. That would force one more open out of Mark and Tez. Solid 10, the last 2 frames. Oh, get over! It does get over! Wow! Well, Chris had a couple leaners. Solid 10s aren't any good. Get your 10s over that way. That's all you got to do. And meanwhile, Elizabeth goes through the schnoz and leaves a split. It's all falling apart here in the late frames. We've had nothing but strikes all day, and now we haven't had a mark in a while, hardly. Now Chris and Dawson must strike out to force any mark out at Cortez. That's their only scenario over there. Again, the girls are giving 17 over here. Elizabeth pulls a non-Buccaneers and kicks the field goal. Gives a little bit of life to Emily and... Oh, trip it. No. That's it. Tez and Mark are going to win over there. Let's see what Emily's got. Boy, Emily's been high every frame.
She flat 10.
Right, I said every frame since the first. Yeah. You didn't hear that part? It's because I didn't say it out loud. Oops, and that chop is just about going to end the day for them as well. Chris whiffs another single pin. Yikes. There have been very little but strikes out of these top teams all day long, and not indicative of how it's gone the last couple frames. Tucker is sad. These adults, they want to win so bad for their kid partners. Dawson knocks on the door of a scratch victory. It'll come eventually, no question. It's just not going to be in the next 5 minutes. Wheels came off. When you put out house shots or house-ish ratios, when they finally do transition, sometimes they can get super ugly super fast. Because you're just used to doing little bumps left, if at all, moving at all day long, and then when it goes, what do you do now? You're not ready for a big move.
And the 3-ball rule. Really,
and the 3-ball rule doesn't help either, yeah. Handcuffs you quite a bit. It's one of the reasons we do it. Well, Chris and Dawson struggled to 163 that game. They had been on fire before then. It'll sting for a little while, but they will take a runner-up finish. And listen, you can join the 94 other people who Cortez have dispatched in title matches. Bill's team on an open in the 9th here. They're getting that extra 17, so they are in cruise control. Mark's last win is no longer against Jacob Buttriff.
I know, now it's not any good.
Nope. And man, oh man, did this guy do a lot of that all day long. Well, for the last 3.5 years, we've been wondering if he's going to get to 100. He's 20 now? So you got a year and a half to put in enough cameo appearances to get to triple digits. Spare for Robbins over there in the six, on lane 6. There we go. 235 is plenty. And he's still analyzing. Well, if I do a 1-on-1 here, I do a little quarter board over and all that. Well, Elizabeth has faltered down the end, but it's going to be good enough here. 151 if she misses it all, plus 17 is 168. That's more than the ladies can do. Rats, cheese. Emily, your cheese has been Lindberghed. Something like that. 7-2 is plenty. Great stuff all day long. Thanks again to all the adult bowlers, all the alumni for coming out. Pretty nice to run a junior tournament with, you know, Josh Blanchard and Jim Pratt and so many others bowling today.
Helping out the younger kids too, at partners.
They were these younger kids not too long ago. Are you awarding?
I will award.
All right, Emily, the last shot of the day is yours. You got a trick shot? Now's the time.
Congratulations, guys.
Maybe throw it straight.
Wow, tough crowd.